What is up, legends? We are back, and what we're going to do is talk a little bit about the rebate. This is going to be a very quick video today because a little bit of PSA because we're running out of time to actually do this. So obviously, everybody wants to know what to actually spend on and what would actually help them. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to go through individual things, and in most cases, I've seen a lot of people are buying the $100 pack, which, give me a second here, which is, as you can see right here, the Hydra voucher rebate rules during the test. Your total purchases, including monthly supply cards, premium passes, and ultimate passes, will be refunded in Hydra vouchers at the rate of 1 USD equals 1 voucher. So you're gonna pretty much get back, if you get the $100 pack, you're gonna get back 200% of that, which means you get 200 vouchers, which is pretty much $200. Um, you see, as the more that you go up, the voucher goes down a little bit, but you still kind of get worth on what you actually spend. And then in other cases, I believe down here you also start getting the premium pass and the normal pass as well. Yeah, if you like spend like this absorbent amount of I doing all that, like you being gangster, like get monthly supply vouchers and premium exchange vouchers. That's a lot. That's a lot for the money spent. So with that said, head over. So the very first thing that I'll bring your attention to is the beginner's journey right here pack, which is pretty interesting because you automatically are going to be able to get a summon right here, plus shadow print, which is good, and then 500 currency. 500k currency early game is crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot, dog. Something to keep in mind. You don't gotta do it, but there's something to keep in mind. This is just automatically a character. In fact, if you're gonna be doing stuff like that, you can see what character you get right there. And then that would pretty much is gonna be. Can I actually? Yeah, I don't think I can actually show what's in here. No, I can't. Unfortunate, but let me use standard units in there, and let's say you got this pack and it gives you Hell Kid, then you don't got to worry about Hell Kid. Just in case, like if you don't want to have the Tia start and you went Hell Kid and you want to go Hell Kid, then if that happens, I would go Rosa or Ramoka. To be honest with you, like you already got somebody to help protect the team, then like get some DPS. Rosa, bam. Rosa's just not a good character to start with because then there's nobody to protect the team, and it's hard to use her in the first half of the game because she needs a crit team. You're not gonna have a crit team in the first half of the game. And like and to even force, like you're gonna put your support, like your opener, on the crit. That's throwing. You're gonna put your healer on crit. That's throwing too. You're gonna put Tia and Hellkit on crit. More throwing. Like you see how that doesn't work. Like with like with Rosa. Rosa should never be your first pick. However, if you got Hellkit and Tia already, then Rosa could be your second pick. That would work out because they can protect her until you get to a good point. Oh, did we reset? That's how early in the one it is right now. That where things come along. So that actually would help out. That for all you Rosa fans, all you Ramoka fans, you guys, or even the BO10 fans, Cloths, like all that type of stuff. That actually helps out with that. So you can actually start with those characters if you get a good pick early, and then you don't have to use your selector on that. This is a heads up. Then you have the beginner pack right here. I am not a fan of this. However, it's definitely useful. And the rule of thumb with this is that anything that will give you a stamina save is good. This is a stamina save because you don't have to actually farm it. You're getting literally 3 right off the bat. Same thing with this evolution with these. You get this from individual areas that you would need to actually farm for. Useful. Then you get automatic prototype, Apex prototype. You can hopefully get Marvel like right away, or maybe even get like a Doki, Messiah, or Heinrich like right off the bat. That's a crazy start too. So that helps. That there's no guarantee that's gonna happen though, but you know you got the opportunity plus the summon, so that's actually worth and all that. If you want to roll with that, this pack right here, this is worth because this is a major stamina save in the beginning of the game. Because again, we're talking about things that you should get in the beginning. Arguably, you can get all of this right here in the beginning for your vouchers, and you'll still have what's this 51 50 so that's 66 and $67 going, or 67 vouchers going right there. And then like that's a crazy head start right there. You have a chance to just get an SSR. Well, you will get an SSR, basically a chance to roll and get a gold unit, but you're in the least you're gonna get some type of light dark unit right there that will probably be of benefit to your account early. And then this major stamina saver right here is EXP early right there, a 10 summon early, and prowess right there. That's 150 prowess right there because it's 5 per the beginner prowess right there. So that's pretty much 150. So you also have whenever you spend right here that you should pay attention to. Obviously, if you bought the $100 pack, that's what the sample size is going to be for this video. If you got that, you'll end up getting all of this right here. Again, stamina save. The first one is like if, but the second one is going to give you a gold shadow print. Great. You're going to get EXP, which is great. Right here, again, like I told you, this is a stamina save right here because you're going to get 30 of these, and this is the middle level prowess packs, which if you're like building up a character, say like Hellkid red or Rosa blue or Ramoka green, or what so you got Heinrich, you got the purple right there, or if you got Messiah, you got the light right there as well. So useful. Next one up, you get at 60, you get festive points, and you get 5 summon and a currency. 80, you get 1 gold summon, and then you get a shot again at another SSR at the 100 point. So you actually have the chance to have 2 SSR before you actually even do anything. Basically, it could turn to a SR, but you know that's kind of the gamble. Now this is a flex type of thing right here because there's no guarantee this is going to be at launch. There's a bunch of useful stuff in here that is of use, and again, it may or may not be here. You can just essentially buy the soul funk, so just ignore that. The jazz swing is okay, I would ignore that. However, once you get over here to the 11, you have a chance again of getting, now this, if you're doing all this right now, you have a chance of getting a 3rd SSR right here, which could very well happen. So that's right there. So I would suggest doing that. This is also great because now you're getting a shadow print. This is a stamina save right here. So essentially, what I mean by stamina save is it's not gonna make you like push it, like level on you faster. What it's doing is now you can have one less thing that you need to focus your stamina on. Like you literally got this dupe right here. You got some extra currency, 100k. Again, great early game EXP right here, and then you can actually build a character faster, which means that you'll be able to take down content faster, which pushes you further and say, okay, well, I got this character like this. This is now I got 2 characters in day 2 that are 6-star. Now I can worry about Army of 5, basically. And Army of 5 works marvelously. Like now, like it's crazy how well that worked. So it works so well, I'm scared. I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna even speak it into light, but pop break bundle right here is interesting because you get a Latisse, so that's something that you definitely want to figure out if you want to go for that, because the Latisse is definitely good. That gives you an extra tier into a skill that you probably wouldn't have had before. And then again over here you see again we have this. Now this is problematic, this one, because obviously this is a dupe and this is a shot at another character. So the Mamo Rush is essentially if you want to get a dupe of one of these standard SSR, if you like them that much. show you real quick. We got to go out of here. Yes, thank you. And I'm just gonna let them rock right now. Wait, did this? I actually lost one. All right, so play again. We will refresh. I only do like 5 now. Like that, I'm down from 5 because there's just not enough currency. Like I would have no currency if I did it all the way through. That's why I'm like falling behind. There's people like I think level 50 now. Like I started falling behind right now, but it don't matter. It's beta. Who cares? Down over here. So you have the module shop right here. So you can notice that we have Ramoka, we got Lilith, we got Kloss, Silence, and Rahu here. Not everybody, obviously, and if you started with Ramoka, you can get a Ramoka dupe if you care about that. It does actually help. Same thing with Lilith and Kloss. We don't see much of Kloss. It seems like she don't come out much at all right now. She got the short end of the stick because she was a limited, or she was the first limited in the second beta, like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, that beta. So this is all the characters right here. So this is something just to keep in mind. I just want to put that out there so you could make a choice. And then you have this one right here, which this is just straight up a character. So say you spent and you say, you know what, I don't even want to be bothered with all this. I would hold off though. I mean, let me finish showing you all this stuff. But like this is just straight up a character. So you can just get a character plus another shot at getting a light dark unit. Then 40 right here will probably secure you another character in all likelihood. And then 500k on Ether coin, which is actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so I like that song. Heading over, you know, also have the monthly supply card. You might as well just knock it out, unless you owe, like, if you spent like the 500 to 1,000 that gets you the free cards, then you know you probably don't need this, but definitely worth doing if you're already going to be spending. You might as well get like the extra cap and the extra Etheria coin, so it's worth doing. The level packs are going to go up according to level, so that might even be something that you want to hold on to all your stuff just to see what the packs are, because the main reason is they have stamina in them. This might be the best. It might literally be the best pack if we're being 100% real, because if they're going to have stamina the whole time, which I think a few of them do, not every single one, but that's still more stamina that you didn't have before. And there's not many stamina packs, if we're being honest, in the game. Like they particularly don't lean that heavily towards that. Then you got the beginner pack over here. I already told you about that one. That's actually worth it. Another beginner pack enhanced over here, which is also worth it. So like the first 3 you should just snatch this automatically, because again you have another shot at getting that SR. And then again, the beginner pack over here, it's up to you if you want to go for that. The beginner Latisse, so like I was talking about, and then the quantum one as well is not bad, because literally a character, and then you get a red shadow print on top of that. Head over here to weekly basic protocol. What I noticed back when I was testing about a year ago is the account push that you get, and we even have videos up on that, those who were covering the game back then. The account push you get on the small stuff, like let's say if you bought the basic, like all of these, like right here, all these, like these are all cheap, but the account push that they give you and they allow you to build things, this basic protocol right here, this training and resource right here, because all of this is stamina save right here. Same thing right here, scientific cultivation supply. That's 200 of the data and then 100k of the Etheria coin. Crazy. Then you have the module essence. If you care about that, this is just gambling though. I probably would skip that. Ew. But this is crazy right here. The red shadow print for just 20, and then 4, which makes another red shadow print, and then EXP. There's technically 2 shadow prints right there. I would probably skip Apex Supply Kate. I mean, of course, you guys are probably gonna want the chase after that. But I'm just not a fan of that banner. Like it's a trap and it's a money trap too. um, Special training is okay against stamina save. Anima Crystal Point. This is literally dupes for the 5 characters talking about. If you want to use those 5 characters, it's great. If you do not want to use the 5 characters that are there, then it's probably not that big a deal to go after. And then the Honoric box right here, which is pretty major too. Well, not major, but pretty cool anyway. Then you have finally over here. I told you this was going to be faster today. Um, the currency. Now, what I would do for this is I wouldn't do any of these. I would save them because they're not going anywhere. I would save them and I would buy up every of the minor packs because all of them are stamina savers. All of them will help you build things faster and you'll have more fun, or you won't reach a point where you be kind of like, like grinding and stuff like that. Like I'm at the point right now, it took me literally level 45 to finally reach the point where I had to grind to make and fix things. If I had all of this stuff, I would just never end up in that point at all. And level 45, account level 45 is actually pretty good, where you finally have to actually sit and grind stuff. Like well, technically you're grinding all the time, but you guys know what I mean. Like I'm building specific things and having to search for specific things and stuff like that. It's the first time where you actually feel it around that point where you're like, damn, I gotta wait, see what I get right here. I gotta wait and get more Etheria coin. I gotta wait and get more data for the shells and stuff like that. It's literally around this point at 45 is the first time where I had to actually think about it and say, well, let me just go do this and just spend all my stamina today trying to get Etheria coin, or getting hell gear, or trying to make it so that I can beat Hell 4 steadily, because I can't beat Hell 4 steadily. I can do it manually, but I can't do it auto. Auto, they die. They legit die like 80% of the time. So I have to control it. So no, it kind of is what it is. You take it for what you could take. But my opinion in all this is that you probably are going to want to, if you're spending and you got like the $100 pack that's going to give you the 200 rebate, you want to snatch all of these packs. Leave yourself probably like 50 vouchers to start snatching up the level packs, because I think that they probably are going to be the best bang for your buck overall. And then come back later for the actual crystal trade. Like if the game has a collab, they probably gonna have a collab. I'll be shocked if they don't. When the new characters come, because there's gonna be new characters and stuff like that. So just save the crystal trade for that. Like when you just feel that, oh damn, I gotta have that character. Damn, you got the double crystals already ready for you. Like it doesn't seem worth doing it right now, but definitely worth copping the 100 and getting the 200 rebate back and going there. I know that though, like not everybody's gonna be able to do that. You don't have to actually do the 200. You can go for something more modest. You can go for like granted you're doing it over you're doing the pack over here. That's the best way to actually do it according to whatever. But when you go global, don't do it here. Like, so if I'm just gonna come here and get the 99.99 and then set it and forget it. I'm probably not even gonna use it. I'm gonna like literally do it later on today, and not even use it, for being real. I just want the rebate to count and come back to the account for global. But when you're global, you're not gonna do that. I just want to prerequisite that. So that's all I got, and my opinion on that. Hopefully, this will help you guys out as far as things. And remember, things that you want to fish for is this game does extremely well with the small, like $5 to $10 to $15, $20 packs. It seems like you get the most worth out of them. The larger packs feel like they're a little bit hit or miss and a lot RNG. So it's up to you at that point. If you got it, and spend it. If don't, You know, go for something modest, like between $20 $30, and make sure that you get some benefit out of it. I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary. See you soon. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.